What's up, Five Tribe? That's a great beginning. Hey, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well.
That was awesome.
Mind my voice. That's my chakra, apparently. I appreciate it. I miss you guys so much. I got so excited. My voice is like, hi, guys. How are you? It always takes a minute. I'm like, oh, God, am I going to see comments? Am I not? So I apologize for the beginning. I don't know what happened to my voice, but it shut down, which means energy is coming through already. Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm going to wait a couple minutes to get everybody on. I missed you guys so much. You have no idea. And you know, like with a week of R&R, you think, okay, I got this. It feels like I haven't been on in a month. And like with everybody asking, and I'm like, it really does feel like I haven't been on in a month, and I've only missed 2 lives. But it feels so much. And I thank you guys so much for reaching out. And we really just needed that time and that need for that. So thank you. Hi. Hi, Summer. Hey, Mama. Jamie, thank you. Laura. Rosie. Rhonda. I'm so excited too. It's going to be a great night. So make sure you guys spread the love. Go ahead and send it out to friends and family. That way they're a part of this, because you guys know we absolutely love when friends and family are included. And when your name is cool, that way they can help you with the validations, because that's when it gets fun. Every live, everybody does such an outstanding job. And so we have different things going on tonight, which I'm really, really pumped for. I did want to make sure. Thank God it's Friday. Yes. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Because I'm telling you, I was like withdrawing from you all. You guys are my family. You're my family. You're the ones that I show my really true side to. I could get really bitchy, or I can get, I can be me in front of all of you. It does feel like forever, right? It does. It really does. I mean, thanks, Mom, for being my echo. Thank you so much. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, guys. And just so they get to experience what everybody else experiences as well. And, reading a lot through the reviews, because I am reading those, it seems like a lot of you are, even when you're not, it's randomly picked, but even though you're not getting picked, you're still getting something out of it. And I want to share as much as I can with everybody. And that's why I'm always like, no donations, only love. No donations, only love. For that reason. So, hi, Kev. Happy Friday, love. Thank you, Jane. Hi, Jane Griswold. Both Janes are in the same room. Your personal reading is coming up. I'm excited for you. I'm very excited for you. So, let me explain how I work. If you are new, welcome. All you have to do is say hello once. I missed you all so much too. I really did. You have no idea. I mean, even like we went away to a cabin. I had no service. I did still do my sessions. However,
left me alone.
However, it was like really rocky, and the house was very old. So there was things going on there, but we had a good time. And I honestly was only there for the hot tub. Like, my husband laughs because when I was there, I'm like sitting at dinner and I would eat, then go do my sessions, and then come back down in my bathing suit and wouldn't even tell anybody. I would just be out there like, this is the most relaxing thing, and it helps my endo. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I'm looking forward to this. Marge, thank you. Hi, Dwayne. Everybody, if you don't know me, my name is Diana. I do go by Goodvibes Cosentino. Yeah, I do go by Goodvibes Cosentino. I am a medium. However, I'm a freak of a medium. So, like I was saying, medium rare. I am definitely different in every way, and I like calling myself a freak because that's what I am. So I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. They will place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. So the way that they place me in the memory, it's like me being in the corner, like being a creep, seeing the memory. Or your loved ones will do it where I'm facing above, seeing as the memory went down, like Google Earth clear. They can throw photos at me, which if you're new on here, you will get to learn very quickly. Photos is like something, I don't know how or why your loved ones do it, but I think them so much because I will explain a photo or object to the best of my ability in detail. It's okay if you don't know right away. It's okay. However, I had a woman that was like, I found that photo, and it was like 3 months later. I'm like, it's okay, but she found it to a T, and it's okay if you don't know right away. Just give yourself some time. Sometimes, most of the time lately, it's been happening where we're like still on the live and they found the photo. So it's fine. Numbers is one thing your loved ones can never get wrong. If you don't know it right away, again, it's okay. Always explain everything to you all. That way, you can come back to this video. It is never taken down. Also, my video is always uploaded to my website, which is goodvibesreadings.com, or my YouTube channel, which is Goodvibes Cosentino with a capital C. So you can have those 3 outlets where you can always rewatch the video to, so that way you can have friends and family go into it as well. And then your loved ones will also pinpoint like, ooh, we got to talk about you. So it's something that they see, they want you to know, and we're saying it. And just so you know, I always have that respect for your loved ones, the way that I'd want somebody to respect my brother. I respect them in that manner. So they are my family, and that's why I always say you're all stuck with me, because your loved ones, they treat me the way that I'm part of your family, and that's why I treat them that way as well. So to wrap that up, I also smoke my vape that's only nicotine, and I drink my coffee, and that's the way that I read. The only thing I do is write down name. The only thing that I do is write on a piece of paper, and I just scribble. And I'll show you sometimes, like, I just wrote that. I'm not a good drawer. Sometimes they'll make me draw. I apologize ahead of time. If I start to stutter, I don't have a stuttering problem. It's like you being on the phone and a kid is going, Mom, Dad, Mom, Dad, Mom, Dad, wherever it may be, and you're like, I can't hear. That's how it is for me. So if I start to stutter, I do apologize. I first and foremost, though, have to thank, come on, Mommy, come on here real quick. Let's thank Mommy. Everybody give Mommy hearts. She deserves it. Everything she's been through and keeps me kind of, look at my beautiful mother. Look at her. Oh, light, look at Mommy. We love you too.
Love you guys.
She's got to go back to write down names. So just so you know, names are randomly chosen. So again, if you have friends and family, they just need to go into cap locks. Dawn Liebman is my moderator, so please respect her. It's only love and good vibes, guys. So nothing mean or nasty, and we're just a huge family here, and that's how we like to keep it.
Unless you piss me off.
Unless you piss Mama Dudes off, then we have a whole other problem here. Summer said, love you, Ma.
Love you too, Summer. Sweetheart.
Yeah, sweetheart. She's like, she sounds sweet. She sounds sweet. I'm like, yes, she is. Yes, she is a beauty.
Oh, I'm just such a beauty.
Such a beauty. She's a light.
Oh, man.
Finally, she appears. Yeah, she does. It's like,
really
come on.
There is a mom.
There is a mom. Yeah, there is a mom. With all of that, just so you know, first time seeing Ma, she's beautiful just like you. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. I figured, why not? Come on, Mom. Stop being... Let's go. Let's go. May I know about my sister, please? Okay, so the less I know, the better. However, Mom had a good idea for tonight, so I can be able to read as many as possible. So, and all of you that have had sessions with me, I normally never do it this way because I like to pull the energy myself, but if I can read as many people on a live as possible, I will do it. So Mom said, well, why don't you pick the name? You know, it's randomly picked. And then they say, I want to hear from, boom. That's it.
Yeah.
Like father, brother. So then, because your loved ones will pull others through, and then I can spend 10 minutes on 2 loved ones, and then at the end of it, you're like, I want to hear from this person, and I'm like, oh, I didn't tap on it that much. And that's why sessions are so important, because sessions, I don't have to worry about, 400 people after them. It's just only them, and they know I'm right on top of it, like already. I don't have to go down that line. So if we want to do it that way, let's try it out tonight. And if it doesn't work out Sunday, we'll go right back to how I normally do it. But I'm thinking this way it's easier, and I get right to the point in that aspect. I like that.
Well, we'll see what happens.
And Mom is Deb is awesome, and she is real.
Yes, I'm real.
Awesome. Well, welcome. So we're going to do a little bit different tonight. And don't forget, Sunday's the deadline, everybody. Thank you so much. So, all right, what I'm going to do, so Nina, just for that, I'm going to the names are randomly picked. You're going to hear Mom say a name. I have to look at her because I am deaf on my right side of my ear if you're new, because I read lips. So I will look at her, and then you just go for it of who you want me to pull in that aspect. That way I can get right to the point and focus on that one individual. I might have to get sidetracked a little bit with like a female or a male, because that's just who I am. But let's try it. Mom wants me to try it. I'm going to try it.
I just think we could get more people in.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's something new for me, so I'll try it. But we're good. So let's get it started, everybody. Friday night vibes. Let's go. All right, so Mom, first name for Friday?
Kirsten Bento.
Kirsten?
Bento.
Kirsten Bento. If you can go in cap locks for me, you are number 1. Perfect. Awesome, Jackie. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Yeah, let's try it. If I don't like it, then I'm going to switch it back on Sunday. It's not going to hurt, right? Yeah. That way we can get as many as possible. Thank you, Denise Ann Kimball. Thank you for sending stars, love. I'm just letting everything rack up so that we can send it. Everybody, just so you know, it is endometriosis month, which is a big month in my life. So yeah. Happy endo month, sisters. I'm here. Yay!
Now ask her, who would you like to hear from?
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, I don't like doing that.
I know, but let's just try it.
All right.
I mean, we don't know. You know what I mean.
I know. It's okay. So, Kirsten.
Yeah.
Either my mom, but I knew it was a mom.
Okay.
That's what's gonna bother me, is that I'm gonna know either mom, but she don't speak English, or Tony. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Love is only one language. I have read many people that don't speak English because love is internal and it's one language. So I got you on mom. Don't worry about this at all. Let me just make sure I have the spelling of your name correctly so that when I see you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay, so. All right, my breathing is labored. I knew there was a female figure here. This might be a little different for me, but give me a second. Okay, so the 8th, I keep hearing. The 8th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or August of any date. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side. Think about your immediate family that is living as well, okay? It's pronounced Christine. Good job, Mom.
Oh.
Thank you, love.
Sorry, honey.
It's okay.
It's a pretty name.
It is. I like the spelling of it. Yeah, me too. Okay, so welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, so it's weird because there is a younger soul. So there is a younger soul besides mom. So I got to go into another thing. I keep hearing the 17th. I might close my eyes. I apologize just because it's really strong. The 17th could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant. With the 17th only of any month. Don't only think about your loved ones. Think about your immediate family as well. Do not focus on numbers right now. It's okay. However, your mom keeps doing this, like happy, and so when they do that, that's my symbol that somebody's birthday, death date, or anniversary just passed or is about to come up.
My son's birthday just passed February 8th.
Oh, there we go.
I know your eyes were closed.
Thank you.
I'll
Good.
your eyes.
So that's mom validating regarding the birthdays. I gotta get it out. The birthdays. They get really excited over that. So, my chest is very labored. Like, my breathing is getting very labored. Now, let me be very honest. That's not how our loved ones feel, just my way of connecting. So, not only with the male figure, I have two things going on, so forgive me for a second. One, my heart is palpitating. When my heart palpitates, that's my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. Yet, my chest is like I'm trying to release it. She is making I'm getting very watery in the mouth, and that is my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. So I have to acknowledge these things or it sticks with me, not with them. They don't feel it. It's just my way of going through with them for them. I keep hearing like, all right, so your name starts with like a right? So I keep hearing that again.
Her mom died of lung cancer.
Okay, love. I'm so sorry. And that's her way of going, no more. But it's my way of connecting with them to make sure this is Mama Dukes. This is your mom. This is your mom. So that's why I do that. I'm so sorry for the losses that you've endured because it's more than just them too, I feel. However, she's coming in hot. She has no problem saying, move over, Toad. I'm taking over right now. But she doesn't stop because she's moving from one side to the other, one side to the other. I'm sorry, 1 second. She's shown me an object already. I'm sorry. This just happened to me the other day, too. There's this gold object. All right, so this came in a session the other day with me.
All right, she needs to calm down. She said, I've been told they can't be read. I'm crying.
Oh, no, don't do that. Aww. Don't do that. I've always get told that too. Okay. Don't. Just relax. You can be read 100%. I got you. Christina, though, I keep hearing a sounding name, and I want to put that towards a male. So just remember a C or a K that I want to put towards a male within the family, whether they're on the other side or the immediate family that somebody is within your tight-knit family that is living. I don't want to scare you, but I do want to get that out there, whether that's somebody that's in your life currently, but I want to make sure we say this and do this the proper way. So just take a deep breath. I'm here with you all along the way, I promise you. So there's this gold, it looks like, I just saw this in a session the other day, and it looks like a gold elephant. It's not just gold. It has different, like the trunk of it, like the trunk of an elephant is different. And I'm saying it's not a big elephant, it's a small elephant, and it's going this way. So I do want to make sure I say this properly. She's starting to speak over me, so I'm going to stutter. I apologize. Whether this is something you have or this was passed down within the family, but I see nothing but gold and then red. Gold and red. So she's like, keep going. She keeps telling me to keep going, just so you're aware of this. Hold on. She also shows me the pacing back and forth. So when they show me pacing back and forth, that is my symbol that somebody took care of me mentally, financially, or physically. That is something I need to bring up because she's like, like back and forth constantly. She's actually hopping. So we do need to go into that. And then she threw that cell phone at me. So when they throw a cell phone, it doesn't mean cell phone. That means that either I just spoke to her or there was a message or something that I just read. Like, she's not stopping. It's a charm, and my niece have elephant themes in their room.
Holy shit.
Because I'm like, why am I seeing this again? I just did this in a session a couple days ago. Why am I seeing this again? So thank you for validating that. This is her way of going, I see what's going on everywhere. Your mom is the type that likes to know everything. She always was that type. She could tell right off the bat, like, what was wrong in anybody's day. Like, she's very nosy in that aspect. In a good way, because this one over here is the same way.
I'm not nosy. I should get 2 shits.
No, she's nosy. She's very nosy. She says she could get 2 shits, but she's nosy. So with not only this, hold on. Don't forget about the name. So with the name, I do want to make sure that I say that correctly as well. C or K within the family, okay? Just so you're aware of that, because she keeps saying that. Then she just yelled September. So September could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or something significant with only the month of September. Everyone trusted her with their secrets. That's what I'm getting at. She's very nosy. So it's like, so what's going on over here now? What's going on over here? Because she looks at my face and she's like, everything okay? You good? You good? You're okay now? You're good? And she's asking about me in my own situation. Like, I have a lot going on over here as well. So she is so concerned, and that's something that doesn't go away with their personality. There's another thing that she keeps throwing. My brother's birthday, September. Perfect. Thank you for validating that as well. It's just that validation of the connection with you all. She does keep showing me 3 children. Who has 3 children total? Are you is there 3 of you total, or 3 grandchildren? There's the back of that bumper sticker, husband, wife, kids, cats, dogs. That's my symbol for children. And she keeps going to 3, unless she was 3. But she will not stop. So I keep hearing a Jordan? Why is she saying Jordan? My brother, but one passed. Oh. I'm sorry, honey. I know that feeling.
Yeah, we do.
Very well. I keep hearing a Jordan name. Don't worry if you don't know about the name Jordan. I just want to make sure I say that properly, because they're going back and forth on doing this with me. It's like I have her, and then I have Tony like smirking at her. Hi, Michelle Lynn. I see you. Jordy or Jordan? Like Jor is what I want to say. Jor. She correcting me.
Jordan is my cousin's son.
Jordan is your cousin's son. Okay. So when they say a straight name, I got to go into this, because she's going, okay, you know how everybody goes to your mom and she holds all the secrets, like she's got the key. She literally has the key. So when they say a straight name, is there something going on within your cousin's tight-knit family at the moment that you know of? Or she's saying it to inform you there's something going on a little bit over there? To be honest, it's like very tight. She passed my cousin, and my cousin's name... Sorry, I can't... I need my glasses on, but my eyes look so dark.
Is Christina.
Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you for validating that. Perfect. Thank you for validating that. So that is another reason why she's bringing this up, because that's the baby she has with her. She has with her. She's lost a baby. It's just that validation. The 7th, I kept hearing as well. She's yelling, could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of any month, or July of any date. But I do want to make sure I get that out in the open. Don't worry about numbers right now. But she's very on top of Jordan right now and what's going on in that family, in that aspect. She goes, I'm watching. Speaking of watching, why is she yelling at me over, so she makes me go to your house right now. She's not yelling at me, she's being stern. So she keeps making me go into your household, and I'm like, I get very like tight, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I can relax. Then I get tight, and then I can relax. She goes, no good. That's no good for your health. No good for your health. No good. No good. I do know you're very intuitive, so you pick up on feelings like I do. I feel so. She's bringing that to my attention, saying you need to separate this. You have to separate this, because she's making me draw that line in the middle of our reading right now between us two, which is my indication that there is something going on, whether it's within your immediate household or the family. Thank you, Connie, for spreading the love. But she's doing that with me. So I want to be stern because she's being stern. And the reason why I'm saying she's being stern is because she's pointing her finger. And when somebody points their finger at me, I know it's stern. Exactly, but you're not separating. So you're very intuitive. You're not separating, and that takes years to learn, but you have to try harder on that. Like, I'm not going to say sit there and meditate, because I don't meditate. I'm a freak. I can't do any of that. It's too much up here. So she is going into things, though, at home. Like, we go from 0 to 60, and she's like, she needs to calm down. She needs to calm down. She needs to calm down. That's all she keeps saying when it comes to you. And then that tension is rising. And when they have me draw that line, it could be with you. It doesn't always have to be a spouse or in that aspect. It could be with someone else in the family. But she's saying, I see, I know, and I'm telling you. So just remember, she is throwing that out there. She's so grateful for everything that everybody has done for her and still does in her honor. She keeps showing me like a beautiful rug. This rug is like beautiful. I don't even know what a Persian rug looks like, but it looks like it would be like very fancy in that aspect. There's something about this rug that I cannot dismiss nor let go. That's one of my sayings. This rug is something that I'm memorized by looking at it. Now, for all I know, you could have just bought a new area rug, right? So I want to make sure that I say it properly, because it's a lot. Thank you, Kathy. Can't stop with the rug. If you don't know about the rug right now, that's okay either. I do want to just make sure I say this, because it's like, it definitely looks like an area rug, unless you just brought one, you just bought one, or she's speaking over me, or there was something that she had that you have. She keeps making me go into your living room also. And then as I'm in the living room, she's going, I'm right there. And I'm like, you look like you're in both spots. So when I look to the left, I see her. When I look to the right, I see her.
She said, a rug I have in my storage unit.
Is it like something where I'm afraid to put out because I'm afraid of like my son ruining it? Like, no offense, I would be afraid that Nico, my son, would ruin this. But she's like, the rug. So was this mom's and we haven't put it out yet? Or did you buy something in that aspect because it's beautiful of what I'm seeing? And it's like, I don't know if I want to do this just yet. Thank you, Christy. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. No, there's no time. I've read people that have passed within 24 hours. Yes, it's like, hold on, what'd you say, Mom?
Yes, it's like an old antique.
Perfect. That's how I see it. Like, I saw, like, the trimming of the rug. It's just, you remember how I said I keep seeing red, but there's white in it, and it's like, I know I should not be touching this. Like, that's how I feel. I'm almost afraid to put it out. It was given to my fiance, and I've been afraid of using it. She's like, put it out. Put it out. But I understand completely, because as I see it and as the way she's showing it to me, she's like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just that of her knowing that you have something like that where you'd be like, I would never think in a million years that she would even know that I had this. Mind you, there's many things in that storage unit. Many things in that storage unit, she says. It's getting a little full. And she's making fun of you in that aspect. There's a picture of her right outside my living room wall.
Wow.
She's very nosy, I'm telling you. She wants you to know she's not leaving anywhere. She's staying right where it is. Right where it is. So I have to thank you for allowing me to read your mother. And this is why I make sure I get to them. And I say only things that you and your loved ones would know. There's nothing I could possibly know for that reason. And so for the elephant, I thank you. Please let your family know about this for sure. Mentioning Jordan's name, there's reasons for everything of this. So I thank you so very much. And just know she's not missing a beat. So you need to stop that in your head. Like, you have to stop. She's like, you backtrack too much, and with how you're so intuitive, you take it so much on with her. Yes, he's there with her because she keeps pulling him ahead. Like, come on, let's go. So definitely go back to some dates that she was pulling with him, because Sean is doing his sessions right now every time I go.
At least he's home in the room when the music's on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. Absolutely. Something about Tony. One more thing. There was something in relation to Tony of an engravement, because he just threw a rose at me, which means somebody's named Rosie. I don't want to even go there. Lily, Daisy, Ivy, Violet. If it's not that aspect, it means there's an engravement somewhere in relation to him. And he keeps showing me like doing this, like a print. So I don't know if somebody has a footprint or a fingerprint of him, but he keeps bringing this up in that aspect. So I just want to make sure. There's a lot with elephants. LOL. Thank you so much. This is awesome. You're so welcome, girlie. You're so welcome. And I'm so glad that I was able to read your mom and your loved ones. And I thank you very much for allowing me to do that. Very much. Hey.
Okay, ready?
Welcome. Yes.
V. Coburn.
V.
Coburn.
V. Coburn. I don't like that noise up there. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Good evening. Absolutely. Kayla, absolutely. Welcome, Lazy. Kayla, welcome.
One more time.
I have my pen and paper ready. I am here, she said.
Oh, good. Okay. Ask her who she wants to hear from.
Okay. Thank you, Mom, and thank your mom for picking me tonight.
It wasn't me. It was Spirit.
Yeah, it's like she's driven, because she really just does this. She writes all the names down and she just does this and then says the name. So it's our families that drive us there.
Yep.
V is V-E-E. V-E-E. Coburn. There's a male figure around you. I can't see. There's a male also around her, though, that I can't let go of. Sorry. Can't let go of the male either. You're not ready. We just started, Mama. We're good. We just started. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Good night, love. Missed you too, Kathleen. Okay, so not only this, okay, I have you with your daughter. I have you with your daughter. I just need you to know that there's a male with her, and he's not stopping either. Like at all. It's an older male, older, just so you're aware of that. So with 16, she keeps saying 16, 16, 16, 16. So 16, the way that she's saying it though is not the 16th, but just remember I'm saying, she keeps yelling 16, 16, 16. So just remember I'm saying it in that way. It could be the 16th, which could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 16th. It doesn't have to be in relation to her either. It could be within the immediate family that is living. But the way she's yelling it, okay, you sometimes when this hits close to home, I just ask for a little bit of patience because she's young. She keeps saying that hold on. I keep hearing so your name is V, but I keep hearing like Vicky, or it doesn't have to be Vicky, it could rhyme with. Sorry, she just keeps doing this with me. But there's lack of oxygen going on because the top of my head is bothering me right here, and that's just my symbol of lack of oxygen. I feel like I'm going under the influence. So I got a couple things going with me. Just bear with me. And I do she's grabbing my throat, which is my symbol that I was unable to communicate towards the end. And then she keeps saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Virginia is my real name. Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, why am I going through a different thing? She's like this with me. She's making my heart race too. Sorry, she keeps saying an N name, N as in Nick, N as in Nancy. Doesn't have to be either of those names, but there's an N strong name, whether it's connected to her or somebody within the immediate family. But I don't want to dismiss this nor let this go. I can't. The way that she's young. My brother was 23. She's very young. I feel very in and out of it, and she keeps doing certain things with me. I feel like I'm in a confined spot. So when I'm in sorry, just taking my breath away. So when I'm in a confined area, that's my symbol that I'm in somewhere small. Like they'll usually place me in a car that's small, or a bathroom that's small. Or there's something confinement-wise. And there's something about there was someone else like a part of this. So I gotta go through this with her because she's making me go through series where it's like when I do investigations, that's the way they're making me do this. She's making me go into things. The end name, she will not let go. Do you have a necklace of hers or of her that you have? Because she keeps grabbing onto a necklace and she's doing this with me. So there's something in particular with the necklace that she's making me go with. Also, she keeps yelling March. So March can be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the month of March only. Doesn't have to be with her. It could be with your immediate family that she's trying to get all together. She's really making me feel like nauseous on top of everything going on. That's not how she feels. It's just my way of going about.
She was in a motel when
Thank you for validating that. Confined spot, very confined. Now, she keeps saying she's apologizing. I need to be very clear with you. Very clear with you, because Miss B, she says this is not your fault. You have to stop doing this yourself. She goes, but you have her ring. Thank you. Because she won't let go. I can't let go of what I have of hers. I don't want to let this go. I don't want to let this go. It's almost like I want to put it on a necklace. You could have even thought about doing that. But she wants to go into, you were doing everything for me. I was saying I would get better, and then I would turn around and look at you and say, I'm fine, and it would not be that case. There is an M name that she's very strongly making me go towards, and I'm looking at going, N name that she's making me go towards that I'm not liking too much. I keep hearing a Michelle also. That's a straight name. If it's okay if you don't know, I just want to make sure I say everything. And this is why she's coming out saying this, because she goes, how many times have I lied to her? She goes, I've lied to my mom so many times, and I couldn't keep up with the lies. I couldn't keep up, and then you would call, you got me food, you would get me places, and then you feel guilty because of where I am. You have to understand where I was at that point in time in my life at a young age is because of me, not because of you. And you think to yourself you did the tough love route. You did not do the tough love route. Because you always had your hands still available for me. And that's what you have to understand. She says, my mom is killing herself. She says, sorry, I can't. She's going to get to my emotions. She says, you are slowly killing yourself over every detail. She's like, I didn't want this for her. She says, if anything, I would want this for me, not for her. And it's not easy for me to say this because this is the way that I lost my brother. So, there's something about 2 days with her. 2 days. She keeps talking about 2 days. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. I feel her though. I feel her like very strong. I did, thank you. I feel her very, very strong, to the point where she's like, in my space, and she goes, that's what I do, I get in your space. I'm like, yeah. It's like, you know when somebody hovers over you? She was very good at doing that, and she still is. She's on me like this, and that's what she does to you a lot. She's always on you. There's a J name that I don't want to let go of. J as in Jess, J as in Jen. Like, I just want to make sure I say the initial with a name. It doesn't have to be that name, but because of my accent, I have to make sure I say everything properly. She was with me for 2 days before she passed. So this is why I'm doing the 2 days, Mom. 2 days, Ma. 2 days, Ma. Like, we had this moment in time for 2 days, and we had this conversation. We're sitting at a small table, and I see, like, there's coffee in front of me, and you're like, okay, this is the way it's going to get better. And you're like, we had this plan, and if I could lie through my teeth, I would lie through my teeth. But this time it was like I felt that this was going to be turned around. And she goes, I was far from getting turned. I didn't want to be turned around. She wanted to save me before I wanted to save myself. And that's one thing that we always go back on, me and my mom, is because we can't save them. And so she says those 2 days, though, you laugh, like, we need to laugh about, because I see you two sitting at this table, and it's not a very big table. It's not huge. It's a smaller table, And I know you're trying to have this conversation, and I smell smoke, by the way, so I don't know if she smokes or if you smoke, but I smell smoke. She's saying she has a grandfather figure with her as well. She has a grandfather figure as well. I have to ignore it because it's very short.
Shit.
Yeah, all the animals are going crazy right now.
Nuts.
Yeah, they're going insane right now because of this. Speaking of animals,
We both do. Smoke.
because I smell smoke so bad, like really, really bad. My mom smokes and I vape, and so your daughter is like hovering over me like she normally would hover over you, and all they smell is smoke through her. Yes, my dad. Okay, so I'm just validating because she keeps saying, I'm with Grandpa. I'm with Grandpa as well. Like, I'm here. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And then she goes, she saw that you made that face. She just said, I just saw you make a face. So I don't know what face you just made, but she just said, I just saw you make that face. As she said, I'm with I'm with the, the grandfather figure as well. It was like a, I should be there, not him. I should be there, not him.
Yes, she said, I guess the face.
Hold on. She is connecting me with a rainbow. I know that sounds weird. I'm not the typical medium that says birds and feathers, and I'm not that typical medium that does that, but she keeps connecting me with a rainbow, and I don't want to dismiss this, and it might not even be a rainbow. It might be a photo that I keep seeing that has, like, from the light of the sun, so from the camera angle of a rainbow colors, but I can't let this go. She
said I should be with her.
I
We know that. I know that feeling. 100%.
I lost my brother. He was 23, and so I understand from your kids to my mom understanding you completely. There is something though about a rainbow she's very on with. Like, she won't dismiss this. So if you have a photo of a rainbow, or if there's something rainbow, like from the light of the sun through the trees, from the camera, I cannot let this go. I can't. If you don't know right now, it's okay. She's making my brain hurt. Okay, second. She keeps showing me a white. I know this is a little bit morbid, but she keeps showing me a white. So not all of them tend to their funerals or viewings, but I see her like, it's very white where she is, like very white. So I don't know if there was white lining or white casket, but she's like, she did.
She said, yes, I just made a pic like that, a picture like that.
With the rainbow?
That must be it, huh?
Okay. Again, letting you know, Mom. See, this is, I'm right here. I'm right here. Not to mention, you have one of those canvases pictures also, because they'll take stuff out of my own life, and I don't know if you did it just yet, or you got it just yet, but I see her on a canvas as well, and she really likes that. She really likes that. So, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she's very vibrant. That's never going to go away. She said, I let this rule me. And the sparkle was gone, but it is back again. Even those 2 days you spent with me, you could see the sparkle in my eye. Like, okay, we're going to do good. She's going to do good. She's going to do good. She's going to do good. There's an M name. M as in like Maria, M as in Mike, but I don't want to let that go. And then I keep hearing a D name. D as in Diana, D as in David. Doesn't have to be either or names, but I have to make sure I say it properly. The D name is very strong. Daniel or Danielle, it's very, very, very strong. Welcome, welcome. Did she have a bag of clothes? Sorry, there's another thing that she keeps doing too. Like, she keeps showing me a bag, like a bag of clothes, not just a suitcase. I just see a bag of clothes that she keeps showing me, and it's almost like the same thing. It's like, I don't want to open it. I just want to keep it there. I don't want to open it. I don't want to open this. I don't want to lose her scent. And she keeps showing me that. You are good. I'm like, help me?
I'm sorry, where am I?
You are good.
Donovan, my husband that died.
Thank you for validating that, ma'am. Thank you. She's not alone, so she's going through it all. She's going through it all. By the way, she rolled her eyes. She likes to roll her eyes when it comes to the men. Because she's the queen. She's always been the pain in the ass, and she's still going to be the pain in the ass. So I have to make sure that you get that she's always on your side. She never leaves you. And matter of fact, you know how I keep seeing her like with white by her? I keep seeing her in white. There's a dream I keep seeing her in white. Yeah, she did that with him. Yeah, she's still doing that with him, like that, and she's grinding her teeth. But it's all out of love now, Mom. It's all out of love now, Ma. Ma, not Mom. Ma. Also, I know you mentioned the ring. I don't know if you put it on a chain or if you thought about putting it on a necklace, but she does keep saying that. And just remember that she's putting that terms. For all I know, somebody could buy you a chain and they're like, hey, I thought you would like this for her ring.
She called me
Ma. They manipulate me to do so many things, go so many places, and say it's unbelievable what your loved ones will do with me, so you know it's them. Why does she keep saying heart-shaped box? Do you know why she keeps saying heart-shaped box? Heart-shaped box, Ma. Heart-shaped box. So I don't know if somebody in the family has a box that's a heart shape. She's making me stuffed up. I apologize, everybody, if I get stuffed up. But she won't dismiss this. It's okay if you don't know right now, but I have to make sure I say it. It could be a knick-knack that you have that you're just not focusing on because she's bringing that to my attention. Hold on. What's with the tree also? There's something with a tree. She keeps showing me a tree. I don't know if you're having an issue with a tree, if we did something in honor of her of a tree, or even thought about that. But she keeps talking about the tree. Like she's a pain. Like she's being like, this is annoying me now. She's watching your back constantly.
I gave her a box filled with papers saying why I love her.
And that's exactly why she's saying it the way that she's saying it. Because I'm like, heart-shaped box. And normally they'll have me, I drew a heart. Like normally they'll have me and everyone's writing heart. I know it's backwards for you, but they'll have me do little things here and there. And it was in that like letter form for that reason. So it's exactly her saying, I know. She just gave you chills. She goes, look at your fingers for me, and I have fucking hearts on my fingers. I never do that.
I know you don't. Yeah.
I never do that.
The tree my husband hit when he died. Oh my God.
So with the tree,
Christ.
she wouldn't stop with the tree. She wouldn't stop with the tree. So you want to speak to me? They can speak through me. She says. So when she mentioned that, when she kept saying the damn tree already, the damn tree, because he's harassing her. So she was like, the damn tree. That's all I hear about in the house is the damn tree. So, and this is her personality. Like, she's so loving, but she's very blunt, like I am. So I get it completely. So thank you, Cassidy Morgan. A year after.
Oh my God.
So just note that they are together as she's bringing all this forward with me to me, but she's saying, you wanted to speak to me only, obviously, because that's what we would want to do. Our children come first. And she's bringing that like the damn tree. Like, she goes like this with him. Just so you're aware of this, she goes like this. That was me. So she got him out before he could fully feel anything. She got him out. I do taste alcohol on this side as well. So she goes, well, what else are you going to taste over here besides anything else? So she's making jokes of this, but I do taste alcohol, which is my symbol that somebody liked to drink or had a drinking problem. I actually feel like 3 of them, we had different views on all of this. So I do want to make sure I get that out in the open. And she said the same thing. Trees don't move. Trees don't move.
No.
Mama, you really have to start. She loved to drink. You really have to start taking care of you. She says, you're not coming up here anytime soon. I'm not letting you. And I know that's easier said than done. Thank you, Britt. I understand this is easier said than done, but she goes, I'm not ready for you yet. Look, I'm not ready for you yet. I wasn't ready for him, and I'm not ready for you. So you have to focus on yourself, even though that's easier said than done. I watched my mom exist, not live, every day for the last, be 7 years this year. And she's saying, until you get that down pat, then we can come in and go back to the situation. But right now, no. I will continue. She will continue to leave you things here and there. There's a lot of knocking that goes on. Oh, thank you, Denise. That's cool. There's a lot of knocking in your household that goes on. And she says, I still like her to know that I'm there with that. Also, she keeps showing me, over a bed, there was like a canopy, like it was sheer. I see there's a bed and then there's something that came down. And that, it almost looks like a light purple, could be a pink color, sometimes can be distorted, whether that was hers at one time or somebody in the family, but she is bringing this to my attention. I know she's not a girly girl, like I'm not either. I'm a tomboy, grew up with brothers my whole life, but she did like certain things, and she keeps like showing me the back, again, white, and then I see like a very light purple sheer, it looks like a canopy, but she keeps doing that with me, so I don't know if that's something that she had in the past. We have a photo of her sitting on a bed in that atmosphere but I want to make sure I get that out there for you, okay?
Purple was in her casket.
was white. Ugh. And she thanks you for that. It's important that you knew, even with everything going on, you still knew right away what I have to do. And she says her first task was that call. And still going down to your knees, she was over you, trying to lift you up. She says she doesn't think it felt like forever. She says, but she was on the ground with you for a very long time. And she says, I kept trying to get her up, and I couldn't. The other thing is, have you seen, sorry, she just did it to me right now, so that's why I'm doing this. Have you ever seen, it looks like a lightning bug, it's not. It looks like a sparkle fly. What did she say about
I was in
the field screaming for her?
Oh.
And I need you to know that she was right there with you. That's why she's like, it felt like an eternity that she was doing this. It felt like an eternity. That was her first task, was to be there for you.
It's brutal.
And this is where it comes down to, is because I need you to know I am taking full responsibility for my actions. And we just talked. We just had this life conversation. And then here it was like, what's going on? You know, what happened here? And it's still never going to, I can't understand it or wrap my head around it. And she goes, I don't want her to. I don't want her to, even though that's, as we grieve, that's what we do. The why, what, where, when, how. And then who can we go after? Because usually we go after them, and they're not here for us to go after. So who can I go after? There is a male I don't like. Also, there's a female that she keeps referring to that was, the name sounds like Steph or Stephanie. I don't know if this was in a phone or a message. There's something that it's like, I don't like. I'm going to be very honest. And it's just her way of, like, there was sketchiness going on. But I do need you to know that she never leaves your side. She says, I have him. Meaning your husband. She goes, I have him. But I'm taking care of you because you need to be taken care of.
Yeah. She wants somebody to pay.
Trust me. We understand. We know. I just want that person in my hands. Just let me do it. That's why she's coming through the way that she's coming through. So she wants you to start focusing on you, even though I know you can't. But she's like, you gotta pick yourself up from this. You have to do, like, I don't care if you gotta walk around the house a little bit. She goes, get your heart going a little bit, because it's just aching. She's like, I need her to start getting up, because it's like, what the hell is there to get up for? What is there to get up for? I've had so many tragedies, and look, no offense, but losing a husband to a child there's no comparison.
I just lost my husband.
Yeah, she just lost her husband. Yeah. There's no, Nima was her boyfriend who was trafficking her, yeah.
Fuck.
So that's the end name that I didn't like first. Okay, so that's the end name. Then there was an M name. Also, and you could go back to this because I kept saying there is a Jessica that I don't like either. she's more of a person to be like my sidekick, and she was no good at the end. Like, she's just no good. She's no good. And again, we had this conversation. We had this. I sat in front of your face and was like, look, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do everything I gotta do, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna actually do the program. I'm not gonna just go with the flow. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna participate. I didn't even get to make it there, she said. But that's not, good night, Sam. That is nobody's fault. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. She says, Mom, I put myself in these positions. Nobody deserves to die, mind you. However, I need you to know that those 2 days we had together might not have been all good, so good, but it was meant to be. It was meant to be. Good night, Montserrat. I hope I said that right. Montserrat. I am so sorry for the loss of your daughter and your husband. I'm very, very sorry, but just know that she's not alone. I thank you for allowing me to entrust in her. Please go back to this. Give yourself 24 to 48 hours. I always tell people that when I read, just give yourself some time. And then any validations you were unable to get, which you got all of them, but just in case, you can please feel free to comment under the video, and just know you're always part of our family, always. And I'm so very sorry. I'm so very sorry, as you know that pain all too well. So I can't give anybody closure. Nobody can give me closure. I can't give anybody closure for that reason. A little piece of knowing she knows things now from then is something that I can do. So I am very sorry. But just know she's not missing a beat with you, Mom. So get your ass up, she said. She said, get your ass up. We're a huge family here, so we're anything.
You ready, honey?
Thank you. Yeah.
Mike Tynes.
Okay. Mike
Tynes.
Tynes?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tynes?
Tynes.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
That's brutal.
You're welcome, V. You're so welcome. I'm so sorry. Much love. Yeah, you're part of our family, so you're stuck. You're stuck with me now.
I know that's screaming.
Yeah, so do I. I'll never forget your hands. Your hands stayed in my head. That's another post-traumatic trigger for me.
Oh.
Good night, Emily. What's up, bro? Love you. Thank you, bro. Love you. Yes, you're stuck with me. I love you all. Mike Tynes. Mike Tynes. Mike Tynes. Oh.
There's a bit
Good evening. Okay, let me know. Always, Kev. Thank you. This one.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah. One more time. Mike Tynes. Thank you, everybody. This is the reason why I do it. You all know that. Hi, James. Sexton.
Sexton Dawn. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you, Brianna.
Brian Lastman.
Brian
Lastman? He's with Jane Cohen.
He's here. Wait, hold on. Mike is on.
Where's Mike?
I don't know. He answered. Where are you at, Mike?
We don't see Mike.
Can you go in cap locks for me? Why is everybody else seeing him?
I don't see him either.
as long as it allows me to. Used to be 4 hours, 3.5. I'm going all the way until you see my screen go like that.
Okay, you can all say he's here, but
I know.
we don't see
I
him.
still need to see Mike. Why can't I? Good night, Jennifer.
I can't see him either.
What's going on?
Blocks.
Oh, I see him. I'm here.
Okay, Mike's here.
Okay.
Great. Ask him.
Magic Mike in the house.
Okay, Brian will be next.
I was taking a drink. Brian, you'll be next, so hang on, okay?
Okay, we know he's here.
Okay. Cool. I just want to write down the name. Mike Times. Helps me to be able to see, even though you're going to get, but I can't speak. All right, Brian will be after Mike. I see you, Mike. Brian, you're after Mike, so hang on, okay? Okay, so Mike, just so you know, you didn't say who you want to hear from, but I do have to acknowledge that there is a male soul that's like right here, like literally like went like this. So I don't want to dismiss this. Good night, love. See you Sunday. You have a male energy, you have a female energy. The male is like this in my face, like almost like just made me hit myself in the face if anybody saw that. Good night, guys. I'll see you Sunday. We can do that. We could do your best friend. Would that be the male that's harassing the hell out of me? Is that the male? Because there's a male that's like in my face right now. Gotcha. So like, I have an accent, obviously, but I don't know what's going on here because I keep hearing, good evening. I keep hearing, hey, Bobby! Like, all right, I'm very obnoxious. I do have somebody that is I can't speak. Stop speaking over me. Your best friend is gonna speak over me, and I apologize for this. Whether that's his name or not, that's just the way his energy is coming through, and he just made me smack myself in the face. If you haven't caught that either yet, Mike. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, that's him. Okay. Thank you. So just so you have that validation of that's him, because he's like this with me. Including making myself hit myself in the face. That's him. I don't want to dismiss nor let go. He keeps saying Mike and Ike. Do you remember that box of candy, Mike and Ike's? So he keeps saying that, and I don't know why. Just remember I'm saying that. I don't know if he harassed you on that, if you came through and saw that today. I don't know why, but I have to always make sure whatever they say, they show me, they do, I have to say it. So he keeps going, Mike and Ike's. And you two are two peas in a pod. Yeah, he is. That's why I'm getting the way I am. That's why he made me smack myself in the face. But I do need to, and loud. Great. So that's why, hey, Bobby! He's gonna give me a headache by the end of this, and he's laughing. Plus, he keeps winking at me. So, he has shown me his hands as he made me smack myself in the face. So, will do, Jody. Will do. Hi. I do have to acknowledge he has shown me his hands. They are thick. So when they show me their hands that are thicker, that is my symbol that they did things with their hands, like physical labor. So whether they were a mechanic, they did stuff with houses, like carpentry, whether it's inside or outside, or even stuff outside labor. But he's got thicker hands, so I know they're not just computer hands. I don't know why he keeps repeating that, and it's, stop it. Get the hell, it's one of your nicknames? No, it's not. No, it's not. He's a beast. He's a beast, and he knows it in a good way. In a good way. He's a beast. I'm like, I need you to calm down because you're going to drain me. He's like, no, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. I'm like, okay, yes, you really have. You smacked me in the face. Like, he's doing all these different things with me. It's weird because I keep seeing this beautiful, like, it looks like a darker color car, so forgive me, but it looks like a black vehicle. And he keeps, like, doing this with it, like, sexy. Like this with a vehicle. And even, like, you know when there's a nice vehicle and somebody works on it, puts rubber so they don't, like, scratch it? I keep seeing that. Like, I don't want to dismiss that nor let go. I can't believe that's one of your nicknames. That's insane. It's nothing surprises me that comes out of their communication with me. But this is why I say everything that they say. He was a laborer, had calluses on his hands all over. Like, he's just in my face with his hands. Okay, something about the play. There's this vehicle that, it's weird. Like, he's making me, yeah, he is. He's winking at me. He's doing everything possible he can. But this is what he's doing with the black vehicle. Like, if this was the car, he's, like, doing this. Like, yeah, girl. Like that. I'm like, what are you doing? So, there is a darker colored vehicle. Could have been from when we were younger to something you may have now and you're obsessed with it. Because he is going to rank on you, he says, because that's what he does. And so that doesn't go away with, our loved ones nor them, as you know. So, hold on. Oh, I can't breathe. He's very hyper. He's like too hyper. Like, who's Tommy? Tommy Guns. Who's Tommy? He keeps saying that name very loud, whether that's connected to him or your immediate family. Just remember his side as well. But I don't want to dismiss nor let this go because it's a straight name and it's very loud. He had a black car that he loved. He totaled it in 2 weeks before he died. Well, I got that car back. Like, he is doing, like, the whole thing. Like, if he could make love to it, he would. And I feel like this is what we used to joke about. Like, oh, if like, he just was obsessed with this vehicle. My head is bothering me with him. He's like making me take deep breaths. He just yelled April. April could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or something significant with the month of April, whether that's with you or with his family. I have to make sure I say that, okay? Oh my God, that's what I was thinking about him. Yeah, if he could, like, make love to it, he would. He really would. And I feel like we made fun of him vice versa for different things like that. He has no filter. He's just like me. No filter. Sometimes you look at him like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Shut up. Your mouth is going to get you in trouble. Stop it. Or I'm going to have to fight for you. His head's he's bothering me with my head. And it's here. It's not my lower lobe. Actually, it's affecting all of here. If I'm going to be honest, it's all of this side. Pocket knife. Do you have his pocket knife? Or is there something special regarding a certain knife? He keeps showing a pocket knife, and it's not just an ordinary pocket knife because I do see like he's a pain in the ass. He's making me draw and everything, Mike. There's like some type of special engravement that I can feel on the Good night, Sean. Pocket knife. I do feel like I could feel something on this the pocket knife. So I don't know if we got something in name of him or if I have something of his. He definitely is a character because he did collect things that were like, what? What are you doing? No, at all. His filter, there's no filter. I'm like, I'll get kicked off of Facebook if he wants me to talk the way he wants me to talk. So I have to keep it the way that Facebook wants me to keep it. Let's just put it that way. Especially the way he's talking very vulgar to me. I understand him. Come on. Oh my God. Sorry, he keeps showing me something else. The other thing he keeps saying, like,
he has his pocket knife.
I have his pocket knife.
Oh, shit.
He, as I was going into, I don't know why I'm going to cry, because he goes, don't start that shit with me. Like, I don't mean to cry, but, he keeps going into things with you and him, like, more than best friends. Like, this was my brother. And so, he keeps going, I'm like, are you a sore loser? Because he keeps saying, you cheated. You cheated. Or I'm like, I don't understand. Did you cheat death before and this happened? What are you saying this way? I know he's a sore loser in certain things because he keeps placing me at like a poker table. So I do know that like we used to do things in that order. But he keeps saying something about cheated. Like I got cheated or I got cheated. And then I keep seeing like the inside of the vehicle, and it's not just black because there is some red inside of it also. The 29th, he keeps saying, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 29th of any month.
He was a huge flirt, he said.
Oh, big time. I can't even say the things he wants me to say. I can't.
I'll say them.
I'll get kicked off of Facebook. I can't.
I'll say them.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about Facebook.
There's something about... He keeps placing me in it. He's placing me somewhere. Welcome. What's going on right before he passed? So he's throwing that phone at me, which it doesn't have to be a phone. He was
very competitive and did not lose ever.
He would say, he won't let this go. Like, he won't let it go. And I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, he's dragging me to, like, a game. Like, I'm at a half of a poker table, you know, and he won't let it go. So, he keeps taking me to different places, though. So, I do know I went to at least 3 stops. Like, 1, 2, 3.
They were closer than brothers.
Oh, I know. I know that. And so, he said if we shared underwear, we'd probably have. And that's what he said. even though he liked to go commando sometimes, he said, he is too much right now. He is too much for me. He keeps showing me like two. So I don't know who has two children, if he's one out of two, if he had two children, or something. There's two like children, 0 to 100. Doesn't matter what that, what ages. It's just the way that they'll make me go through certain things. So I want to make sure I get that out there. If you want to be a top fan, you just have to keep coming on. Facebook does it. We don't do it. Thank you. But there's 3, he keeps saying 3 stops.
He promised me he wouldn't let it kill him. I was throwing a fit.
Yeah, it did. And he keeps, that's why he keeps traveling, like I keep traveling with him. So as I'm traveling with him, there's 3 stops. And I know 2 of them are not good. And the third one, he said, is where I came home. And he pointed to up here. I came home, like here. So I'm very hyper for many different reasons. As I said, my heart is pounding. But look, my heart couldn't take so much of the things that I was doing. Look, I'm not a young buck anymore. I wasn't a young buck anymore. And because it consistently of what I was doing, it got to me. He is one of 2 children. Thank you for validating that. I do notice the tattoos. So he is bringing up that I know what more than one person within the family has a tattoo in name of honor of me. So I do need to thank you all for doing that for me. Even though he has some on his own that he keeps doing, like he keeps showing me and making me move along. But he said, I don't want to tell Mike, I don't want to tell him he was right. Like he refuses to still say, you were right. That's his personality, but he is winking at me, which is like, obviously he's right. He can't thank you enough for what you have done for his family because you remind his family of him. And even to this day, you're still part of my family. He, there's a D name I keep hearing, D as in Diana, D as in David. Doesn't have to be either or, but I keep hearing it very strong, the D. So I don't want to let that go. The D, as I said that, he made a joke towards the D, by the way. He's...
You want me to say it?
No! They get it!
I can only imagine.
They get it. He's really getting me stuffed up because
you want tissue?
No. Thank you though.
Are you cold?
No.
I'm freezing.
Do you know what's with the motorcycle also? Because there's something with the motorcycle as well. There's something about a motorcycle. I see somebody like coming towards me with a motorcycle. He's great. He's got a great personality. Thank you, Aaron Ward. Welcome. But there's something where it's like I'm driving and I see a motorcycle. I don't know what kind because I'm not good at that. When he got me to call the ambulance, he kept apologizing.
Oh my God.
That's the phone.
His dad is Dennis.
That's the phone. I know that once, like with you, and I don't know what the whole, with Dad, there's a lot of things with my heart with Dad also. Like, he keeps going into that with me. But, he says, you know, with up here, it was different. But he's crazy. He's crazy. Like, a good crazy. He collected four-wheelers. He keeps showing me, though, a certain bike, and I'm like, who is that? Like, I'm a little, like, who's on the bike? So he's making me travel with him, like I said, and there's a bike coming towards me. I don't know if, like, we have, like, a bar that looks kind of like all woodish. It looks wood. It's not very bright. It looks like it's been there a little bit, and it's a bikers club. I don't know if we used to go there and play pool, but, like, he keeps doing this with me, and that's somewhere I just want to make sure I say that properly, the way that I keep going towards, and I see a bike, because he's going, it's along that way. It's a look, just, he keeps saying, keep following him. He keeps making me do that, and you kept saying, like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. That's all I keep hearing from you, and he keeps saying, oh, I'm fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I have this shit under control. I have it under control. I'm talking to you. I am talking to you. And then all of a sudden I start, like, getting a little hazy, and right away, this is why he starts apologizing, because he knew what was happening. He knew the moment he did this what happened, because he said that's when we stopped, and that's what happened. This is what happened. We stopped. This is what happened. He said, but having my brother hold my hand, knowing you were there, is what I was not afraid. You kept me not being afraid. We've had conversations, he said, about passing. You know, some morbid, some not. We all have these conversations, but he's saying we've had these conversations like, oh, bro, I'm going to hell. You know, joking around. He's like, I'm not. He said, however, he said, without you being there, I would have been terrified. He says, and he keeps making me say, do not cry. Do not cry. And I'm like, but you're making me. And he's like, stop. I'm not crying. And I'm like, no, but you are. He keeps, like, the love between you two in that aspect. And so it's that I told you so. And he's going like, I don't want to tell him that though, so don't say it. And I'm like, that's my job. I hate that 2 days before he died, we had a huge argument. You have to let that go, Mike. You have to let that go. You were there when you needed to be there. We argued all the time. Even though this time, we're nose to nose. We're bucking up to each other. I know it. I feel it. I feel both of you get like we're bucking up. We're bucking up because you were sick of his shit. That's where I'm getting at. He goes, you were sick of my shit. He said you had every right to be, because you were constantly, is he all right? Where is he now? Is he all right? You know, it was so much. It was just so much. And even though I still can't call him, it's even more sickening, he says, that you have to go through. So this is why he's laying down the foundation, literally laying down the foundation to have this for you, of knowing you're the one that kept me calm, knowing I am safe. I am where I need to be. And that's you. That's all because of you. Nobody else. Nobody that worked on me. Nobody that when I got to the area, because I do feel like I was trying to be revived in a way. He says that you made me safe. You made me safe. And what was in his door? What was in his, there's something about a handle or hand. Like, so I'm confined, and I'm very close to him right now with you. And there's something, like, right in between us at this moment. And I don't know if it's what it was or part of what was going on. But he keeps going, like, his hands were down, up, and hurting. I was massaging his hands until he got there. Oh, God. And I'm going, what was in between us? He says, he's always been a daredevil, Mike, and you know this, and you couldn't keep up with. You could keep up with him, but he's so glad that you did not in that aspect, because that was weird. That was my car.
It was?
Yeah.
The fuck?
My car alarm just went off for no reason. Nobody's breaking into it. But I know that's your friend that's messing with me right now. I need to know what was in between. There's something in between. Did he have like a weapon? What is in between me? At first, there was something in between me. Yeah, that was my car. That was my car alarm. My keys are way up here. Where's my pen? He's making me lose everything. My mind including, and he's laughing. He just said, the other thing he said is Wayne's brother making love to your car. Yeah, right? He keeps saying Wayne's brothers. I don't know if you remember that show, but he keeps bringing that show up. He was way more hyper than me. Yes, you're more, I mean, you have you have your emotions, but he scares the shit out of me. The way he's hyper. I'm like, he reminds me of my cousin Tommy. Like, the way he's hyper.
Gotcha.
Like, I can't keep up. Like, dude, I can't keep up with you. Can't keep up with you. Like, you scare me. You scare me.
His lights are flickering. Oh my God.
So he made my car alarm go up, and your lights are flickering.
Should I go out there and kick somebody's ass at the truck?
His friend's got it. Don't worry about it.
Jesus.
His friend, I'm all right. Your friend's not gonna steal shit from my car. There's nothing in it, anyways. I don't even have change in my car. Hold on.
He was in the bathtub.
So.
Oh.
That's why I go, what is in between me, Mike? I couldn't, like, he's going, what's blocking me and you? Like, that's where I was getting at, was, what is, and you could go back to the video and go, what is in between us?
Wow.
Like, what is this? But I love to listen just as much, but I love to, of course, he doesn't stop. He doesn't stop, and so
our town is Waynesboro.
Wait, Waynesboro.
Oh,
wait! I'm like, wait, what did I do? Oh, wait, what's going on? So I'm like, what's Wayne's? Remember Wayne's brothers?
Yeah.
Why am I being shown this? Okay, perfect. Did we do something in that aspect of something for me, or do you guys have something like they had from when you were younger in that town that is mine? So it could have been like a fort in the woods. There's something like wooded area. Because I'm like, Wayne's brother, what are you talking about?
That's awesome.
It's not like I heard the song from it or anything. He's like, no, yeah. That's amazing. Amazing.
That's great.
Hold on. He keeps saying, Michael. And he's got like so many different names for you. It's not even funny. Like, there's so many different names for you.
I like this guy.
Me too. He's giving me a headache though.
Oh.
And tell him his phone number.
Oh my God.
Don't get me started, James. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you.
That's funny.
Thank you. I don't want to stop with also I keep hearing a name referencing like Macy, Stacy, like Cindy, Candy. I don't want to stop with that because I keep hearing that. Just remember I'm doing this and it's towards a female, whether it's somebody on the other side or within the family. I don't want to dismiss this.
This was his town.
He said this was his town. It is. He's marked his territory all over. I'm not even going to say what he just said.
Oh my God, I can imagine.
So, okay, just picture where I said not only marking my territory, in other aspects as well.
Oh man, that's the first thing I thought of. I must have a dirty mind.
No, it's because my husband says the dirtiest shit all the time. James, thanks a lot to you.
James is very polite.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good evening.
That's great. This guy is great.
Men always give me headaches, right?
He had 1,000 nicknames.
He had 1,000 nicknames and he sang most of them to him. Because I'm going,
great.
but that goes along with the Wade's brother. Like, I'm not even hearing a tune to that. I'm not hearing the song to it. But he, just remember about that name, the girl name, like Cindy, Mandy. There's so many. I don't know how many do you want me to go through. But I do always want to make sure that I say it properly, just so you can go back to it. But I marked my territory all over that town.
Oh my God, he was a slut.
He was a slut.
That's great.
I love that. I love that. Welcome, Stacy. Welcome.
That's great.
Bring wipes out when you're checking your car.
Oh my gosh.
Mike, I have to thank you very much for allowing me.
Mike. He's great.
Thank you for allowing me to read him. He's got a great personality. And not only that, I need you to know that with him showing me that blockage of between where he is and you were at that time, I felt safe, and I need you to know I felt safe because of you. And that's why with the apologizing and saying, I hated saying that I told you so. Like, you told me, you told me, you told me. He goes, it still bothers me to this day.
You see why you miss him so much. He lived with him.
Oh, Sonny, he was awesome. He's gone. And I know because I knew you guys lived together only because I asked him, like, how did Mike get in? How did Mike get in? He's like, that's a stupid question. And I was like, yeah, it is. It is a stupid question. Because I see a darker color couch. It almost looks like a black couch. And it's got a pretty decent layout to it. But it's one area. But when you came in, it completely was like a, what the fuck? Like that, that's the way he keeps doing it with me. And he's like, shut up. He's like, just, at this point in time, he was the calmest I've ever seen him. Because he didn't want to freak you out. And that's why he kept saying, thank you. I'm so sorry. Because he knew he knows without you, he doesn't know where he would be. And I'm like, you would be there. Like, stop it. You would be there. But he is thanking you for transitioning into the man that he is. And that he always will be. And I'm so very sorry for the loss of your brother. He's not just your best friend, he's your brother. You took him under his wing, even though he doesn't like to admit it, and he rolled his eyes like exactly how I said it is how he said it. And as I got under his arm, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? So he's broad. He's very broad. So he's making me feel him also. I'm like, all right, now, we're done. Enough. So I thank you so very much for allowing me to read him, like, very, very much. Just know he is aware of the ups and the downs, and that energy level has not went away. That is full on, he is still thinking like a slut. He is still very high in energy. He will mess with your lights. He will mess with maybe tomorrow your car thing goes off for no reason.
Dark brown soap, he woke me up saying he had fucked up. Oh, crap.
Yeah, I see it. And for you to walk in and see it was even worse.
Damn.
It was even worse. I am sorry. That's why I'm not describing what I'm seeing. I'm sorry for what you had to see. He was tired. He was tired, Mike, and you knew that. You knew he was tired.
He loved you
And
too.
he still does. Mike, he still loves you. I mean, he's still making fun of you. He's still rolling through his town. That completely, he did a lot to know he had to say certain things to you that only you and him would know. And again, that's why I only do this for that reason, because I'm just not a generic person. You know that I have to need more. I need more. So I thank you so very much. Oh, feel better, Vanessa. Hope to see you Sunday, love. Thank you, Stacy.
That guy was great.
Ready? Everybody gets their turn. I promise you. I'll get to everybody soon. Like, everybody is on my list. I promise you. Like, not like mentally list. That's my goal. That's my goal. One night at a time. Mike, I'm so sorry. And I thank you for being part of my family just as much as you're allowing me to be part of yours. I thank you very much. And just remember, like, he did say something about his dad. Just remember that as well, okay? He was not just when they took him.
Oh, God.
He didn't want you to think that. He does keep showing me also that there's a necklace. Somebody has a necklace that was his also. I see it on him. I see it on him. So, it's nothing big. It's very small. It's nothing big, but I do see a necklace on him that he keeps doing. I don't know if his parents have it, if it's with him, or if that's like one of the last things that you see besides what you saw. He just couldn't get out of that loop. He couldn't get out of it. And we would speak about it all the time to the point where he would be like, I got it. I'm fine. I'm stopping. He would not. And with everything going on, he goes, I wanted him to think that it was fine. I didn't want him to think this would be the last time. He's not the goodbye type of man. It's a see you later, he said. And that's exactly what it is see you later. See you in a minute. See you later. See you later. And just remember that. So thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, what a great guy.
I know.
You
I
both
could feel
are.
the energy. Definitely, I could feel that energy.
Good night, Allison. We'll see you Sunday, hopefully, okay? Oh, I missed you too. Thank you.
I think they buried him with it.
Can you let me know, because he keeps doing that and I see it and it's so vivid. It's really vivid. Just remember, you'll remember that I say that. I know that. But I thank you so much, Mike. You did an amazing job. You really did, and so did he.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Oh, Shannon, of course, love. Get some rest.
Brian Lastman.
Okay, Brian
Lastman.
Brian Lastman.
Mm-hmm. He's with Jane Cohen, I think.
I need to see both names so I can write them down. Just so I could see.
Oh, I think he's with Jane Cohen.
Okay.
And it's Brian.
I'm here. No, it's Cindy.
Oh, he's with... Well, I have Jane, too. Okay, Cindy.
Okay, Cindy. Holden. Glassman. Brian. Anybody else that you saw?
Oh, see, Jane is with him. That's
Jane
her dad.
also?
Yeah, I'm here. That's my dad.
It's for Dad? Because that's what I felt too. Jane.
And then Brian's on by himself.
All right. That's good. I absolutely love one family.
Great.
We love it.
And my mom and dad.
What? What?
He's here too, and my mom and dad. And Brian's busy. I'm here.
You guys are great.
I love it.
Okay.
Ask him who he wants to speak to.
Is it a father figure? Because I'm pulling a father figure. There's a male figure that's very strong. But I keep hearing name. So when I do that, that's my symbol that somebody has the same name as somebody else. So whether it's a first or middle name, never last. But I keep hearing that, so I don't want to dismiss it nor let it go. Well, it doesn't have to be directly towards you, Bri, but it could be with somebody else in the family. I just want to make sure I say that clearly. I also keep hearing July. July could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary.
Brian's a dad.
Okay, that's what
Your
I
eyes
thought.
are closed.
Thank you. July could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the month of July, whether that's in connection to your father or within the immediate family.
My sister named after Grandpa.
Good night, Jane. Thank you, Kimber. Or Kirby. Thank you, Kirby. So, sister named after. And so July, just remember, could be within the family that is living. I don't want to break that up. But also, Dad keeps doing this, like that happy feeling. When I say happy, July is my birthday, my wife's birthday. July is my birthday.
July is my mom's birthday.
My mom's birthday. Got it. Also, the 29th I just heard, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant with the 29th of any month.
He said July is Cindy's birthday.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Stubborn man. But he also has a great personality as well. So, this man will talk for days. He won't stop right now. Okay, so we got a few things. There's a few things that he keeps doing. Why does he keep yelling at me over a boat? I don't know what this is. So, like, I feel like this could be a memory. Hold on a second. Just because I feel like I'm on a boat. I'm getting yelled at.
29th is my husband's birthday.
Okay, thank you, Jane, for validating that as well. There's something about a boat. I don't know if somebody just got a boat. There's something of a memory of a boat, but I feel like Dad is yelling at me because either it's too fast or there's something where it's like oh, come on. Like one of those, my dad always does that, come on. Like your father keeps doing that with me. There's a J name also that I keep hearing besides Jane. There's a J name. Another one within the family that I keep hearing that's very loud. Good night, love. See you Sunday. The side of my head is bothering me also. Hold on. He is making my heart palpitate, which is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. I don't know what's going on with the boat because I feel like I'm getting yelled at left and right. Like, don't be afraid of it. What are you afraid of? Jean is my grandma. Perfect.
Jean is his mom.
And your mom. Thank you. Okay, so I can't let go of the boat. So somebody's, just remember I'm saying that because there's something about a boat. And I know I mentioned a lot about Jane with July and then the 29th. I fell off a boat on a lake. Okay, so the boat, because he's like, oh, come on. Like, so your dad keeps doing the same moves that my dad like does. So your dad keeps going like, oh, come on. Oh, like, like when they hear news, it's like like it rubs his hand through his like hair. Like that's what he keeps doing. So it's just like these stupid moments, but they're moments that my heart has literally stopped over, yet I could kick your ass for. There's so many different things, and that's why he's bringing it up, because it's a memory. That's why he's like, I can't do this. Good night, love from Australia. But I couldn't dismiss this because he wouldn't stop. So like, remember the boat ride? Do you remember the boat? Who's Robert? Whether that's Robbie, Rob, Bob, Bobby. I want to make sure I say that properly. Just hold on to it if none of you know right away, but I have to make sure I say it properly as well because he's yelling that at me. This man is a true father, and that's why I'm saying this. So there's a lot of things like he put food on the table, you ate it all. Like he's like, I know he's the type that when he picks on you, like it's the lovey-dovey type of picking on. He keeps thinking about mom. So my mouth is getting very watery. So when my mouth gets watery, that is my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. I don't want to dismiss nor let this go because I keep feeling this way. And it was like it's so much on top of it all. Did we have a lake house within the family? Like, why do I feel like this is a huge part? Could be a lake, could be a small body of water. It doesn't have to be like dad passed away from cancer. I'm sorry, all. I'm so sorry, all. It's just my way of feeling him. It's nothing that he feels like now. It's just my way of connecting with him. However, he just yelled August, which could be a birthday, death date, or anniversary, but I do need to acknowledge this as well. Something about cabins upstate near a lake. Perfect. Thank you. To be honest with you, he showed me the cabin that I was just at. It was like that. Like, so I took a photo of like a stream and you could hear it. It was just beautiful in that way. And that's something we looked forward to doing. That's something that we always like to go as a family do. Yes, we were all on top of each other, yet it was good memories. There was good things about that. And he's constantly in the car. So are we taking somebody back and forth to the doctors lately, or do we need to? I'm constantly in a vehicle. Constant. Back and forth. I'm checking on, I'm making sure I'm here. I'm checking on, I'm making sure I'm letting you know I'm here. He won't let that go. He won't stop. He won't let it go, and I'm not letting it go. So I don't know if we've been going to the doctors. We need to take somebody to the doctors. He's pushing me like I'm right here, and I have to validate. He's in the car, like in the back seat. The 21st, also birthday, death date, anniversary, something significant with the 21st. Yes, my dad. Okay.
Yes, my dad.
I saw that, Ma. Thank you. So it's just validation that I'm constantly going into all this. And he shows me he's in the back seat and he's just going for the ride. Now, Bride, the things that you did for me were not easy. As a child, as you being a child, no matter what age we are, he goes, out of all, the women in the family, I've had this conversation of, you're the head of the household. Even when he left the house, as I'm little, he keeps saying, you're the man of the household, so you make sure you stick up for everybody, you be the man of the household, and I could be 7. But he just generally has this warmth around him. He won't, sorry, he keeps showing me, there's something we built together, because he keeps going, grab this, and I'm grabbing a tool. I built this with him, or finished, but I'm constant, he's grab this, and I know it's a tool, because it's heavy, and the way that I'm in that close proximity with him, I'm building something with him. Did somebody just move in the family? Or are we thinking about moving within the family? Because that's the other thing that I need to. Oh, how can you not? He's amazing. He owned a gas station. We built this. He had an auto repair shop. He owned a gas station. That's amazing. Amazing. Thank you for that. Because I'm what is he handing me? And I know, honestly, I feel like when, good night, love, I feel like when I'm younger, I'm what is in my hand? I know tools, but I don't know what this is. But he showed us from when we were younger to adults, you gotta get on the grind yourself. Nobody's gonna be here to be here you go, here's money. And he instilled that in all of us, not just, the grandchildren, not just the children, everybody he instilled in this. And even the gas station, with everybody knew his name, Cheers. I keep hearing Cheers now, where everybody knows your name. That's what I keep hearing. He just took that out of my mouth. You recently moved. Thank you. He's check.
His dad was a Holocaust survivor. Oh my God. Wow.
He's a tough man. There is no... Damn. I know he's been through more than... So, my stepdad, I thought, had a lot of stories to tell. This man is... What?
The heat's on.
I don't... Bionic. He's the same way. Did he have stents that were put in? That's amazing. Because he keeps saying,
everyone knew Danny.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that he keeps doing things where...
Oh my God, his mom passed at 33.
What? I can't hear. I can't see.
His mom
what?
passed at 33. Oh. He said no about something.
I don't know what he said no about. Stent.
Oh, okay. No,
There's something about stents that he keeps talking about. So I don't know. Just remember him saying that. There's something about a stent. So I don't know if somebody in the family is having or needs a stent put in, but he won't stop talking about a stent being put in. it's truly an honor for me to be reading him. Good night, love. Thank you. See you Sunday, hopefully. Brian, I need you to know that mom, like, he is not alone. And that's why I was mentioning your mom earlier. But with your dad, he literally came here and said, I built this empire and I'm going to share it. And that's why he keeps singing the Cheers theme. Like, you know, the show Cheers. He keeps singing that song to me because everybody knew his name. He was very friendly. He built this to show you can have nothing and build something that's for you and the family. Does somebody still have a sign from the gas station in their garage? Or why is it showing? There's like a sign that he keeps showing me that he won't stop with. He won't stop with this. There's a sign. I don't know who has the sign or if somebody had the sign, but he keeps going into this. Or if somebody wanted it, he won't
Jane
stop.
said, wow.
He won't stop with this sign. So, yes, a picture in parents' house. Yes, a picture in parents' house.
In front of gas station. Oh my God. Him and his brothers.
I see them. I keep hearing like amigos, like they are all. The way that they act is like the Three Stooges. Like, I'm this one, I'm that one. Like, that's the way that they're going and approaching me. We have a photo, amazing.
And Brian said, I have his shirt from the station.
Oh, because that's what I keep seeing. And then the way that it's like is like, you know, the old Coca-Cola sign. Like, I keep seeing, for some reason, that type of thing. But it's not the Coca-Cola sign, but I see it above. It's like it's like this, like a house, tip of a house, and then I see this sign right here, and these pumps
three
are
of them, huh?
the three amigos, the Three Stooges. So that's why they're all doing that. Like, we all have the personalities of all of them. Not to mention they really enjoyed it, Three Stooges. But I have to keep going on with the pumps are older style pumps, and I see them in the photo as well. The color of the photo is distorted. And when I say that, it means it's not from 2000s. It's definitely distorted looking. It's not colored.
Looked like the sign.
What? That's how the station looked. The sign. Thank you for validating that, because I'm like, he wants me to tell you how it looks, so it's not just how it is. It's like, is it Dan's garage? Like, what is this? Like, what are you doing with me? So, thank you, Steve and Mariah. Yes, very old school, almost a black and white looking. That's what I'm getting at. It's definitely distorted looking. If it's not black and white, it might be like a tint of brown and white. Like, it's that type, like gray, or where it's in between. Good night, love.
Daddy's Auto Shop.
I knew there was a DA.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what is that? What is this? Dan's, what is the D? What is a DA? He's letting me see the D and the A. The D and the A.
Wow.
And it truly is daddy. Like, he's a daddy. There's a difference between, I'll send you.
Definitely message.
Please. I would love that. I love photos. Hold on. And then okay, so there's another thing too, and I don't know if there's another photo, but there's a pickup truck, And it's definitely an older pickup truck because it looked like almost like a classic one. It's not from that era.
Daniel was his name. Holy shit.
I'm like, D-A. 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 Thank you for validating that.
Hysterical.
Thank you for validating that.
That's great.
So like I said, there's this truck that looks, and I see like part of it looks like it's from the side of the gas station. It's just what he's making me see. And it looks like there's an older type of truck that's in a photo. It might not be part of this photo that you have, but I do see it looks like it's from the side of this truck. It could have been from waiting to go in the garage, or was one of ours, one of the Three Stooges. But he's like obsessed with this. That's another thing, was like, so not just getting myself established with not even a business, he said getting the vehicle. Like, that was such a main priority for him. And that was such a...
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you for validating that with the truck. It's an older, and I see it from a view of like an angle view. So that's why I'm doing that. Amazing. Thank you. The third I also just heard, which could be a birthday.
His Cadillac.
A birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or something significant with the third, okay? Or any date in March. But he yelled the third, so I just want to make sure. Yeah, so like with the vehicle, it was like, that was, he says, how I know I made it. Not just you kids being fed or the station. You know, it was the car to me was, I made it. I made this. And it's so cute because you all come first. And that's why he built this empire, because it was to put food on the table. Here, I come here, I'm a survivor. He's a warrior. He's not a survivor. He's a warrior. And he was on the grind and a mission. Will be 3 years this year. Because that's why I was like, he's saying...
March was her anniversary, March 23rd.
Okay. Okay, thank you for validating that.
Jane got married in March 3 years ago.
Thank you. Oh, I'll be... My anniversary is coming up in March, too, for 3 years. Awesome.
Longer.
It does seem longer.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Steve.
Oh, he sent about 1,000.
I know. Thank you so much. Sweet.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just remember the steps, because he won't stop. He won't stop with that. And I don't mean to scare anybody. You know, I don't play God, but he's like, watching. There is somebody that I know is going back and forth to the doctors, like he was bringing up. Thank you. Like he was bringing up. However, he keeps going into like, there's something going on with somebody's valve of their heart. So I don't know what that is either yet, unless you all know, but he's going into this with one of your families. So it's not one of you, it's one of the family members, but I have to make sure my chest is being altered, and he's showing me that. Because he's watching. Mine's the 17th. Happy anniversary coming up for you. Happy birthday, Brandy, for you too. Right, your dad's going, your dad, thank you, Denise. Your dad keeps saying, watch this. When they do that, but there's something very special about something I had. And like, maybe blood pressure. No, this is something going on with the heart valve. So I want to make sure I say that. Good night, James. Love you.
Night.
boxing practice. We're gonna need it.
It's like 5 in the morning.
I know he loves me. I just want to make sure, Brian, that's not it. So just hold on to that. Just remember that he's like giving me a heads up on something because your dad, he likes to check in with everybody. That's what he always said. Just check in. Just check in. Just when you get home, call the phone once and that's it. And that's how he always was. So if your phone rings once in a while, just once, that's your father. I need you all to know that is your parents. That, Brian, that's your parents to a T. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Good night, Danielle. Oh, she's saying good night to James. You got the treatment down pat. That I'm not worried about because he's watching over you on that aspect. It's not you. It's not you. It's someone within the family. It's not you. So I don't want to scare you in that way because I would say, okay, look, you got things going on that we got to get to. You know, that's not it. There's something with somebody's heart valve that's going a little off and on right now. So, and I think they're too modest to say it, but your dad keeps showing me, like, I don't know if this is a coin, because he's talking about a watch, like, watch this, and I'm like, I don't see the watch, like, the face of the watch. He's just showing me this thing that he had, and is it a coin that he had? There's something that looks like that. Anyway, so, like, you know the face of a watch, the back of it, like, I can't.
Jane said her husband has a heart murmur.
Has he gotten that checked lately? Because it's a male within the family. I know it's not Brian. I know it's not you, Brian. So a heart murmur would make me feel that way, but that's still not my valve. Well, that would be my valve.
Yeah, I think it's a whole watch he gave mom. Watch he gave my mom.
So not only with the watch this, but there's something that I can't let go of. There's this silver. All right, this is silver. It's not gold. It's like small. He hasn't got it checked. Okay. I have his coin collection because I'm like, it's not a watch, wow. It's something silver, and I'm showing you the back of my watch purposely so you could be like, so I could show you it's like, it's a coin. It's not the watch that I'm seeing at the moment. Good night, Peggy. But I had to acknowledge it and let you know, I thank you for having this. I thank you. There is something that was carried over for so long within the family that's very important as well, because I keep seeing, so like, when somebody has a business and they have that stamp, there's a letter that somebody has either that it's from your grandparents, or your mom and dad, but there's this letter, and in the back of the letter, he's making me do it, so I gotta show you something. So the back of the letter envelope, right, it's something that you would heat onto it. So I see these letters.
Oh, like a wax stamp?
A wax stamp,
gotcha.
yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I know.
He keeps showing me a letter with a wax stamp on the back of it, or at one time. It obviously might not have it now, but I have to make sure I say this because he's pushing this towards me. And when I'm reading it, I know I can't really follow it myself. So he's showing me what it looks like. And I don't know if there's only one left. I know there was originally two that I can properly see. So I don't know who has that in their possession, if it's still in their possession, but it looks like the seal on a business, like that's that color. It looks like copper color, just so I can say it in that aspect. So when you go to this, I don't want you to make yourself sick over this. And it could have been from my brothers. Like, it really could be from my brothers, not just to mom and dad. But I have to make sure I say it because it's so vibrant. And I know that I can't read it. Like, I can't read it. Who worked for, it's okay, just remember I'm saying it because this is something that I feel like needs to be like in a museum. Really. It needs to be like in a museum. So just remember I'm saying it and that I can't let it go. I can't. In the back of the letter, it looks like it was copper. It could be so old you can't even notice it right now, but he's saying there's one around, there was two. That's what he keeps doing. It could have been from the brothers or dad, but he's the one that's speaking for me, to me. So it's just important that I say that. Good night, guys. See you Sunday. Thank you. Yeah, please. And you could go back to this as I'm describing it. I know that, like, I can't read it. I know he doesn't want me reading it.
The hell
What was that? That was a male voice. Wait, hold on. Who had the stroke or aneurysm? Only I don't mean to like flip flop right now, but probably in another language, Polish. Yeah, it's definitely, I can't read it. I have old papers in a case of his. Check that. Can you check that for me, please? When you can, don't like do it right away, but definitely check that and validate it with me, because he's like so stern on that and that business thing. So your mom did. That's what I'm getting at, because he's like, don't forget your mother. Don't forget his mother. Don't forget his mother. And she keeps talking about your treatments. So I need you to know that she goes along for the ride of all the treatments you go for. Okay, there's something about remission. Were you in remission before, or are you in remission? Because there's something about remission. And they're going two. No, Amy, you're not. Oh, Caroline, you're welcome. We'll see you Sunday. Not a problem, love. Because I know after this, that's it. Like, that is it. Mom's all about, like, my baby boy is not going through any more trauma. And I guess I'm in now. Okay, perfect. That's all I need. So just so you know, your mom is the one that's like I am not. We're done. We are done. We're done. Dad going for another check soon. Okay, and then dad is also not to get, yeah, exactly, Cindy, exactly. Thank God is right. So, Bride, just so you're aware of that. Also, does colon cancer run in the family? Because my stomach's bothering me, so I don't mind. But there's something about like my stomach, like it won't stop. It won't stop. It's going on and on. And then I feel like I was getting this passed off. And if it's not colon cancer, I don't know if it's getting passed off as at first it's Crohn's disease. No, it's like I went through so much to find out so little. and then I became like a lab rat for everybody. And this is their way of saying they know, they see, and they're with. And that's why they do these things. Prostate cancer, Dad has.
Oh. That means Brian.
Yes.
I wasn't sure.
My aunt passed from stomach cancer. Okay, Brian, thank you for validating with your aunt. Who's, I keep hearing Mare, like M-A-R. Could be Mary or Mar. I just want to make sure I keep hearing that name also as I go into different things. You have a lot of loved ones here. Considering a point, you're all three here. I'm gonna go through that, so I just want to make sure that I say everything properly.
Oh, Cindy had surgery last year.
Mary is my grandmother.
She had on her colon.
I had surgery last year on my colon. So, Cindy, just so you're aware of that, we're with you in that aspect as well, because they said colon. So that's why I had to say that, because I have my own stuff going on right now, and they're upset about somebody being a lab rat. Like, they are upset. They're like, we're done. We are done seeing this happening, and I know we're at the end of the rope, like, it's starting to be a little bit more relieving. It's just so much going on. And Bri, we're a mess too. You have no idea. You have no idea. Like, half of the things that I have to go through off camera is not fun. It's not fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Come on. Sunday at 3:30, I'm always on as well. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay?
3:30 p.m.
That's what I said.
You said
Shit.
3:30 and then
Sorry, look at my
3.
eyes. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be on. So, Bright, I definitely want you to check the paperwork out, because there's something in there that he's like, with. Like, a lot. So I want to make sure that I get that out there, and I know I sound like a broken record, is what your dad is saying. But who's hard of hearing like I am, because he's making fun of me. Who was the hard of hearing? So I'm deaf in my right ear, and I'm getting made fun of. I have the brothers in front of me, mind you. I have Aunt Mary. I have Grandma. Like, you know, I have everybody in front of me at this moment. Danielle, your daughter. Has hearing aids. My sister had. Got it. So watching, going through with her as well, just so you know, I see, I know, and I'm showing. And it's very difficult. It is not easy. I will be in this same position. And I told, you know, the boys that for Christmas, everybody is getting a book for sign language, because I will eventually be fully deaf. Because I'm losing my left hearing as well, and unfortunately it's disconnected, so I don't have, like, there's nothing that they can do for me. So they were bringing that to my attention, tapping on my deaf ear. They'll do that. So it's just, again, watching your family, not thinking we know about it, and that's why we're doing it. Your parents are all over this. They're all over it, and they're doing that because of everything you endured. But remember how strong our blood is. We have strong blood. There's strong bones, strong blood. You have endured so much. Your family has endured so much, where they made it. He's a survivor. He's a warrior. That stays in the blood. That's it. She signed. She signed.
She signs the songs. Wow.
Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. He said she's also very talented, though, in other aspects, not just science. She doesn't only sign. Oh, my mother.
That she's not born in that.
Okay. Yeah, it is very hard, though, Lori. It is. He keeps saying, though, with Danielle, she has other things that she's very talented in, where it's like, how? Like, she picked up that, she has rhythm, and I get that. Like, we feel it. She will teach you. That's so weird that you just said that, because Brian, I was going to say, could she teach me? That's exactly what I was going to say was, do you think we could do a trade-off and she could teach me? That was going to come out of my mouth. I'm sorry, Anita. It's very difficult. She sings all the time. That's what I'm getting at. Because he's like, no. She's got more than just signing. She belts it out. She belts this out.
Oh, she's been in shows.
See? This is why I bring it up. Because we're going, yeah, I see her do the signs to the songs, and he's like, why aren't they mentioning the biggest part about her besides her signing? Wow. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, singing, and he's doing this, like, mention it. Hello, I have 3 of you on here at the moment. And so he's making fun of all 3 of you.
And she takes voice lessons.
Beautiful. So, again, that is them letting you know, we see, we're there. They are in the crowd. They are behind her, in front of her, beside your family, cheering her on.
That's cute.
Oh, she's an Instagram star. She thinks she is one. Just like I'm a TikTok one with my 4,000 people. Hey, give me her handle, her Instagram handle. Even though I'm not on Instagram a lot, I would be happy to watch her. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, love. But I have to thank you guys. Grandma Jean is very quiet. Normally she is not. But, she keeps pointing to my mom's cooking oil. I don't know what that is about. Did you think about cooking something of her recipe, or did we just cook something in her recipe? Because she's going on and on and on about this. Like, why haven't we got there yet? So I do want to make sure I get that out there. It's food. Sounds like my grandma. She's very pushy. She's being very pushy. She's so sweet, but she's very pushy. I follow you on TikTok too. Thank you, girl. See? Thank you. We didn't know a lot about her. I cook every night. I mean, when I say cook, this is authentic. So, like, you don't use boxed potatoes like I don't. You really cook. She appreciates that. But there's something that she keeps showing me. It's Goodvibes Readings. It's at Goodvibes Readings. That's what the handle is. I think there's an underscore somewhere. But I have to, Diva's her name. I love it. You'll find me either way if you put in Goodvibes Cosentino, you'll find it, I promise. But I have to, hold on. She keeps showing me, like, there's, like, I don't know, it looks consistent with regatta cheese, and I know that's that's Italian, but it looks consistent like that, and I'm folding it over. And she keeps showing me this. That is me who cooks. So what? It looks like regatta cheese. I know it's not. It almost. She keeps saying mashed potatoes. But I'm folding it over like a ravioli. I'm comparing it to Italian, and I know I shouldn't. but it is folded over, and it doesn't look like a ravioli. It's that consistency of a ravioli, but it's not. So she's making me draw it. I'm going to draw it. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. But there's markings here. I'm not a drawer. Remember this. Can't draw. Wish I could. But it looks like it would be, so it's like this. It's round, and then you would take the fork, or you would take your, the edge, and then make lines here. You would pinch it. She said, pinch it, pinch it. But I don't know if it's potato on the inside, like mashed potato. There's something that, and I'm like, is it fried? Because I'm hungry. You all know what it is, and I don't. Ganache? Good. Oh, wait. Hold on. That sounded right. Hold on. She could have been Italian. There's something that I can't. It's not, it's potatoes. Okay, as long as it's potatoes, because every time I'm comparing it to ravioli, she's allowing me to do it in that aspect, but she's saying no. So she's making me do that in that way. And I see it very thorough, very thorough. She also keeps showing me, she says there's an earring. She keeps saying one earring though, so I don't know what that is either. Your dad loved them. Thank you, because I'm like, what am I seeing? Why am I going through this? And I have never had one. I don't know what it is.
I've never made it.
She's never made it, and the only way I was able to compare it was to homemade ravioli. That's the only way, and I know it was nothing like that. But I did want to make sure that she's the one that was bringing that to my attention. Maybe try cooking it, Cindy. Maybe try cooking it, the both of you. But I want to make sure you pinch it. She says, don't use that fork like she told you. She says, pinch it. But she has, I have one earring in. Are you kidding me? Yes, it has mashed potatoes in it. Yes, Jane, yes. Now I'm hungry. Me too. Brian, you have one earring in it. That's why I'm going, why is she mentioning one earring? One earring. That is amazing. I thank you three so much for allowing me to read all of you, including your families. Look, my prayers are with all of you going through so much. I know you all are so strong. It's in the blood. It's in the blood. You're all warriors, just like your dad, your grandfather. I'm gonna make it. Please, and send me a photo of it. Definitely send me I'm hungry. I've never even had it. I don't know what
Butch liked them.
Really?
Yeah, I would make them for him, but I wouldn't make
I've
them
never
homemade.
That was upstairs. Don't scare me.
Shit.
Love you too. Thank you guys so much. Stay positive. I know at times it's like, ugh, but we're going. As long as we're moving one foot in front of the other, and that's how we were taught. That's how we were taught. As long as you're moving, you go. You don't stop. So I really forward to seeing the photos that they brought up with the three stooges. I thought that was the cutest thing that they all said, three amigos, three stooges. They have such a great personality. And like I said, the Cheers theme song is still rolling in my head. So I thank you all so much for allowing me to read your loved ones and you guys as well. I know you're all going through so many different health issues, including myself. And it's very difficult when you go in and you're like a lab rat, or you get the door shut on you saying, sorry, can't help you anymore. So it's a lot. It's a lot. So I am always here for your family. I thank you guys so very much. And just so you all know, because it's 12:30 and I'm getting kicked off. It's almost 12:30. Make sure 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. The gas station in Brooklyn was called Brothers.
Oh my God. Wow.
Come on.
That's crazy. Wow.
everything out of my mouth. They like to manipulate, and that's they're so close. Like they're just so close, just like you all are. They're so close. So I thank you so much. Everybody, just so you know, Sunday I'll be on at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love Sundays because that way everybody's able to be involved around the world. It's it's different times and different aspects for everybody right now. But what an amazing night! Thank you all for being being so supportive with each other, and that's what we're about. They survived together. Exactly. That's why they're like this together. That's why they're like this together. You bring
amazing.
such peace to my family.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jade. Thank you so much. And by me doing this helps me my own grieving process, and that's why I do this, because I can't feel my brother. I can't. So it helps me. So I thank you all so much for hanging on and waiting for your names to be called, and this is why it's called in certain ways. I don't know how, but it's for this reason, and I thank you all so much. So I'll see you all Sunday. Spread the love, and remember, reviews are being, the winners of the reviews are going to be announced on Sunday's Live, just so you all know that. So have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys Sunday, okay?
Good night.
Much love. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Much love.